our dialogue on Diwali. As we have seen, through the four Yuga, Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga and Kali Yuga, many auspicious happenings have been there in this period of Deepavali. Starting with Rama Ekadashi, then Vasubaras, Samudra Manthan, Dhanateras or Dhanvantari Trayodashi, Narak Chaturdashi, Kali Chaudas, Lakshmi Pujan, Bali Pratipada, Yama Dvitiya, Yama Yami Samvad, and Bhai Dooj, and many more. In the Kali Yuga, it was the Vikramaditya who became Chakravarti during Diwali, and that is why the Vikram Samvat. So, at the last reckoning, there were at least 21 different great events to be commemorated during this period, not to be forgotten. The return of Sri Rama to Ayodhya, as well as killing of Hiranyakashipu by Narasimha Avatar. So, this period is a happening period and has been a happening period through the number of Yuga. Today, we will look at an aspect which is generally not looked at or generally not mentioned when it concerns Diwali, and that aspect is that of the discussions between Yama and Nachiketa. This is given in the Katha Upanishad. Nachiketa's father was a Rishi and he performed a yajna. And at the end of the yajna, he was giving away in dana cows. But Nachiketa observed that the cows that he was giving away were either without milk or barren or old ones which were of no use. And when the people who accepted the daan would go back and realize the cows were such, actually they would curse his father. So his father, in place of acquiring any punya, actually was acquiring papa by doing this type of dana. I did not say charity, because charity is totally different from the concept of dana. Dana has to be Satpatri dana. And what does that mean? Satpatri dana means the one to whom you give it has to be in a position or has to be in need for it and has to be in a position to use it in a productive fashion. And whatever karma he does with that thing that is received, a part of that good thing comes back to you. But this is a process which is for sustainable development and sustainable progress of the whole of humanity, and it is very different from charity. It is not a process of giving a fish to somebody. It is a process of giving a fishing hook and showing them how to use it, if I can use that allegory. That is why it is called as Vidya Dana. Whereas when you do Vidya Dana, nothing actually goes away from you. Your Vidya remains with you. But you are giving something to somebody which is life-saving to him. He can utilize in variety of purposes, and every time he utilizes that, your name is going to reverberate. And that is what is Dana. So now you realize with this concept of Dana, what Nachiketa's father was doing was absolutely wrong. And Nachiketa, being a right kind of son, would not want his father to incur sin. So Nachiketa went to father But due to the respect for father, he could not point it out to his father that what he was doing was wrong. To absolve his father of this sin would be by doing something really good, giving away something that is of value to you. So Nachiketa asked his father, Father, you are giving away so many things, you are doing this dana, who are you going to give me to? And his father said something to the effect, don't ask me, sit there, don't be stupid, stuff like that. But Nachiketa won't give away, or Nachiketa won't give way. He kept on asking till the time his father got irritated and he says, you keep on asking too many questions, go, I am giving you away to the Lord of Knowledge, who incidentally is the Lord of Death. Go to Yama. Nachiketa, having got the order or permission of his father, immediately started for south, which is where the house of Yama is. After a few days, he is said to have reached the Yamaloka. Yama was not there, he had gone out to do his duty, and Nachiketa had to wait for him. Nachiketa waited for him as a Atithi. He had to wait for 3 nights. On the 4th night, Yama came back and he realized that this child had been waiting for him and had not eaten or drunk anything during that time because he was waiting for Yama. He was very sad because we have this notion of Atithi Devo Bhava. So a Dev came to my place and he could not get any hospitality. So first thing, even before inquiring why Nachiketa was there, he said to Nachiketa, Nachiketa, I am giving you 3 boons. So ask whatever you want from me. And Nachiketa said, first he explained the reason for his being there. And then he said, please Yamaraj, absolve my father of the sins that he incurs, and let there be peace between me and my father when I return to my father. The second boon that he asked was about philosophy. And the most interesting, the third boon, he said that he wanted to get knowledge of what happens after death. The second boon was related to the first, and second boon was also related to the third, because the second boon was about learning how to do yajna, the one that his father did, but did not teach or had not yet taught Nachiket how to do it. So that knowledge Yama gave to him, but then Yama said, or Yama was reluctant to give this knowledge because this knowledge is knowledge beyond knowledge. It is Guhya knowledge. But Nachiketa said, no, I am not interested in material prosperity, I just want this knowledge. And that is where Yama gave him this knowledge of what happens after death. And this is called the top knowledge of Advaita philosophy, which has also been elaborated later on by Swami Vivekananda. So this is the story of Nachiketa, who got all this knowledge and also freed his father and his kula, his gotra, from all sins that were committed by that time on Diwali night. So that is the story of Nachiketa, a great son, and Nachiketa's story reverberates through many scriptures, is mentioned at many places, and that is also a very significant part of the festivities of Diwali. Diwali as the festival of knowledge, the knowledge that you get from Yama. Namaskar.